Welcome, everyone. Oh, my goodness. We'll be here for days talking about everything that's going on. It is the full moon, Aquarius full moon. We're also celebrating Lamas, the first harvest, and the Lion's Gate. So all kinds of goodies happening. Let's go ahead and call in sacred space. Woo-hoo. So let's all take a big deep breath in. And as we exhale, we're going to drop those grounding cords, send our roots down into the earth. Feel ourselves held by Mama. And just drop those roots in and then inhale. Draw that earth energy up through your body. Send it up and out through the top of the head, connecting with the heart of the Divine Mother above us. And then inhale. Draw that cosmic energy down and send it all the way down into the earth, activating the as above, so below flow. Connecting with that flow, breathing in and breathing out, activate the as within, so without. As the universe, so the soul. Moving to the north, we welcome Mother Earth. We give thanks to be here now in a physical body. Moving to the south, we welcome water. We welcome clear, clean, current, emotional energy. We welcome love and joy, flow and abundance. Moving to the west, we welcome air and mind, focus and clarity, all of our guides, angels, allies, and helpers. Moving to the east, we welcome fire, movement, passion, divine right action. Moving to the center, we call in the divine feminine and the divine masculine in sacred right relationship. We call that beautiful energy down through our bodies. We call up Mama Gaia to pull and magnetize that energy through us. We welcome our own sweet, extraordinary souls into this circle. So connect with all of that divine energy. And as we dance, open to receive. Here we go. I'm a little winded. Okay, let's jump in. So, taking just a minute because I know some of you, this experience hasn't been all that pleasant. So, just breathe for a minute, drop into your body, and just notice what's happening in there. You can even put your hand on your heart, maybe put your hand on your womb space down at second chakra, and just breathe. Really connect in and down, and let yourself feel a little bit. We go so fast, and it's time to slow down. We're going to talk about that today. So just notice how everything going on out there is affecting you physically. And then let's talk about everything. First of all, we're at a holiday season. Lamas is traditionally celebrated tomorrow. So we're in the window. It's usually the day before, the day of, and the day after of the Feast of the First Harvest. So this is the beginning. And you want to look at what's happening right now out there in, outdoors. It's like, what are we doing? We're harvesting what we planted way back in the spring, and not just vegetables. It's like everything. Intentions that we set back in March and April and May, some of those may be coming to fruition right now. So you may want to look back in your journals and see what you've been working on and what is manifesting. Because in all ways, not just vegetables, in all ways, we are harvesting what we have planted, good or bad. We're reaping what we've sown up to this point. And we may even be planting fall gardens for the future. And this is the perfect time. I think the timing is so exquisite, and I'm going to show you why. Because this is the perfect time, not only to pick your green beans, but to begin thinking about the future and what do you want to manifest next, because this is the perfect window to do that in. So my screen doesn't want to go. All right, let me get this out of our way. Go on up there. There we go. And I'm going to pull you all. I'll squish over here. That's good enough. Okay, so there's a supermoon happening tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. That means it's the closest to the Earth, so we're going to feel its effects extraordinarily big. And it is an Aquarius full moon. So this is all about how you accept your uniqueness and how you express it in the world. And it's an Aquarius full moon. I hope I said that, didn't say new moon. Because the sun is in the sign of Leo. So when we hit full moon, we're in the opposing sign, which is Aquarius. So Aquarius rules intuitive hits. So this time is really, really juicy. It's potent to get guidance and information. And these hits will come directly from your higher self. They're the most reliable guidance that a human can receive. So you want to begin to ask yourself, is this happening? Now, I will tell you that some of us, because of our increased screen time, because of, a lot of reasons, 5G, there's all kinds of reasons, we may not feel as plugged in. We may not be receiving these hits as frequently as we would like to. And that could be part of it. Also, a big question is when you get them, do you act on them? You know, I was reading a book by Ken Carey this week called The Starseed Transmissions. And there was a line in there that caught my eye because he said, if you are in pain or in misery, it's because when that guidance comes in, you don't act on it. How many times have we gotten guidance and then we put it on the shelf and we'll do that someday? That is called procrastination. Do that enough and you'll sink into depression. So it's like, if especially right now, we need to listen and we need to act on that guidance when we receive it. Now, the highest expression, let me see who's talking. Yeah, she's still seeing those multiples of one. Well, you better begin to figure out what they're trying to tell you and act on it. It says the highest expression of Aquarius is to serve others using your own special talents and gifts. And Jupiter is at right angles with the sun, moon, forming a T-square with the moon and the sun. So Jupiter is a natural magnifier. So it's going to magnify all the things that Aquarius is doing. And the other thing that's happening is that the moon is, surrounded by the 3 asteroid goddesses, Ceres for harvest and abundance, Vesta for selfless service to a higher cause. I mean, these are just in perfect alignment with this Aquarius full moon. And then Pallas Athena for feminine assertiveness and negotiation and strategy. So why does that keep going there? So there's a lot of really fun things that you could do with this moon time right now. It is great, great, great for getting guidance, and it's great, great, great for manifesting or releasing things that are in your way. But there's more. There's more, there's more. Right now, we're in that time called the Lion's Gate. Now, what is so I know we've heard this over and over again, and I know, you know, the 8-8 window is coming. What does that mean? Why is it so special? Well, the Lion's Gate is really a block of time that started a few days ago, July 28th. It peaks on August the 8th. So that's when it's like it's opening, and that's when it's the widest. And it's the most open, and it corresponds with the rising of the star Sirius. So that's when the star peaks. And it was very important to the Egyptians because it was the beginning of their growing season. But the star Sirius is also commonly associated with Mother Isis. The configurations are encouraging us to begin to live in a very conscious way from our hearts. Our minds are not equipped to handle the changes that are being demanded of us, but our heart is. So it's time for us, when we begin to plant those seeds, to plant them from our heart. Now, I want to see what that, I'll have to pull it down here. Yeah. So the rest time, Valerie, is coming. And I'll tell you why about that here in just a minute. But I want to dive into this Lion's Gate information a little bit more. So Sirius, which is also known as the dog star, Orion's belt, and the sun in Leo are going to move into alignment, or in the process of moving into alignment with the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. So this portal created by this celestial lineup is the widest and officially activated, as we said, on August the 8th. When that happens in full, there's a huge surge of light in the cosmos, which transmits higher frequency energies and light codes to the earth. So hence manifesting. It's like, we have this window of time. Last year when we did this, we were right on the 8th whenever it hit. Now, we have a window. We have some time to get still, to plan, to really look at and figure out what we need to release and in order for us to manifest what we want. It says the Lion's Gate energies are all about heart-based transformation, creativity, and manifestation. So you couple that with all of those goddesses surrounding the moon and this Aquarius moon, and it's like, set for an explosion of good things as long as you point yourself in that direction. It's the perfect time to dive into the higher vibrational field to receive and amplify these energies in your life. From a numerological perspective, the double eight, so 88, is a goddess number. And it's all about change and new opportunities. So be on the lookout for those to just land in your lap. It's an auspicious time to accept endings. We have to accept endings so that the new beginnings can come. So let go of holding on to the old and open to receive the new, to manifest your heart's desire. This portal is open till the 12th of August. So we have some time to really drop in to this energy and invite the lion's courage, passion, and strength into your life. It's so much easier to raise your frequency when the incoming energies are supporting this expansion, and they are. But there is a but. The backdrop is, look at it's retrograde season. So we can't just go at this like we're going to a fire. Venus is in retrograde until September the 3rd. Pluto is in retrograde till October the 10th. Saturn is in retrograde till November the 4th. Neptune until December the 6th, and Chiron until December the 26th. So what retrograde means for any planet is slowing down, settling in, and integrating. So this may slow but I feel like we need that right now, because we may be trying to push forward when we have things in our way that we're unaware of. What all of these, especially Venus and Pluto, and Neptune and Chiron, all of them in retrograde, are supporting old stuff coming to the surface, unresolved trauma that could be hindering our progress. So we can still set intentions to manifest, but we also need to be looking at what's in our way, what is showing up for us. And I guarantee you, if you look around, you'll find it. What's showing up for us to clear. I'm watching, I can always kind of tell when something's going on in the astral realm, because my daughters, their relationship is kind of like this all the time. They can't even text each other without picking at each other right now. So what that tells me is that their stuff's coming up. They're not looking, but their stuff's coming up to be cleared. It also gives me an indicator that I need to look back and see if I have any stuff that needs to be cleared. So if you find yourself in scratchy moments with people, look at what those scratchy moments are about. Look at who they are with and just ask yourself the question, what is this? Is there trauma here? Is there something more that I need to be looking at that I haven't seen yet? And then clear it. Yeah, Allison, I am guessing that you did make the right choice. That's just a hunch. But usually when things come up during this time, that's why they're here. They're here for us to let them go or clean them up. So blessings to you for sure. It can be a bumpy road sometimes. All right. So we want to consider some questions that we may want to journal with. And you can write these down because they're going to come up again when we go through the cards. And these are just, given to you to prompt your intentions. It's like, what is the one thing that you need to change or release in order for you to live the freedom and joy you long for? And usually the first thing that comes in your head when you read that question is the thing. So you may want to jot that down. How can you step more fully into abundance and gratitude, high vibrational energies? Are you truly living your truth? And where do you need to stand more fully in your truth, the truth of who you really are, not just going through the motions, figuring out who you are now. All of us have been through, mountains of transformation over the past 3 years. So who you are now may look totally different from who you were. And this is a time to slow down and look at that. And then what is it time for you to manifest in your life? So I'll give you a minute to journal with those a little bit, to see what comes up. All right, let's look at the cards we pulled. I pulled some good ones this time. The first one, which makes perfect sense to me, is I pulled Virgo. Woo. Here's a long one. Yes, it can be a rough road, but thanks for sharing everything that's going on. And it looks like the stars are working you for sure. So, Virgo, the organizer. We're getting ready to move into the sign of Virgo very soon. Virgo teaches the importance of dedicated work. She can help us understand and honor patterns, timings, rhythms, and cycles. Sometimes referred to as the priestess, she can teach us to honor the sacred in the natural world through ceremony and ritual. Drawing this card can indicate that we need to be more organized, practical, dependable, or productive. We may need to increase our level of hard work or begin to attend to the details of the earthly realm. With Virgo, we're always encouraged to be dedicated to doing our sacred work by being in service to the world around us, a perfect Aquarian way to be. The sun is in Virgo, generally from August the 23rd to September the 22nd. So, what is Virgo encouraging you to work on? Are there places she can help you become more organized, dedicated, or rhythmic? So go ahead and get a message from the Earth and Virgo. See what they have to tell you. In the water door, I pulled flow, which is perfect for what we're going through right now. Going with the flow of life allows life to carry you rather than you having to make life happen. Flow is an actual energy you can call on. You can literally call on your flow angel and ask her to bring more flow into your life. So when things get bumpy, you need some more flow. Activating more flow in your life relieves stress, regulates hormone levels and blood sugar levels, and creates a general state of self-love and well-being. Ask for your flow angel to come in and show you where you need more flow in your life, and then let her bring it to you. In the air door, I pulled Libra, which is perfect. The balancer. Libra teaches the importance of balanced relationships. It encourages us to see things from all sides, honor each person's point of view, balance opposites, consider options, and mediate well. Considering all the things we have to juggle, this is the perfect card for us to be utilizing right now. How can you create safe space for everyone in your world to be valued? Do you need to develop more cooperative social skills? These may be called for right now as things get a little scratchy. Can you see your relationships as a spiritual path? Libra is the air point of the cross at the autumnal equinox. The sun is in Libra generally from September the 23rd to October the 22nd. So journal with air and Libra. See, see if they have anything to share with you. I love the flow angel too, Val. I love it. Two people in Libra. Well, they should get along famously. Libra people are all about making sure everyone has a voice at the table and everyone is heard and honored for who they are. So that should be a very auspicious union. And then fire, of course, for all of this, we need to navigate. We need courage. And that is right in alignment with the lion's gate. Lions are always symbolic of courage. Any creative endeavor takes courage to initiate and complete. It takes courage to look clearly at ourselves and see all the places we need to make adjustments without judgment. It takes courage to continue to follow through on tasks and complete them and bring the creation to completion. We don't think about courage in this way. We usually think of it when we have to do something really hard or we have to go fight a battle. But it takes courage just to live your life. It takes courage to face a setback with the confidence that this is just another opportunity for growth. So look at your life very realistically and ask yourself, where do you need some more courage to move forward? It is, Lynn, a little bit about honoring our own voice, but mostly it's about making sure that everyone's voice is honored, not just our own. That's Serena. That's adorable. Okay. I need to write down my air and fire. And then finally, spirit, self-sovereignty. I mean, these cards were amazing. It could, Diddy Lou, it could hit you a little bit harder if your sun is in Aquarius, if you're an Aquarian sun sign. Or it could be auspicious. I mean, hitting you a little bit harder just means all that means is that you have more Aquarian energy, and this, it's like the Aquarian energy of the moon is hitting your Aquarian sun energy. So they could begin to dance together and make things work for the better, or they could oppose each other. So you want to just pay attention to that and see how you maneuver yourself to make things flow in the right direction. And you know, here's the thing about whether the energies hit you hard or not. I'm sorry. I love astrology and I share it with you because I love it. But sometimes it's just our karma. And it doesn't matter. You could have everything in perfect alignment. And if you're carrying around stuff or you haven't cleared old trauma, then no matter what is going on out there, if it's pulling up the trauma, it's hitting you hard. So I guess what I'm trying to say is it may not be just about what's happening in the stars, other than the fact that what's happening in the stars is pushing your stuff up to be cleared. So rather than just saying, oh, it's just because the moon's in Aquarius right now, look at what it's pulling up. Look at the issues that are causing the scratchiness in your life and heal them, whatever it takes to heal them. Even just noticing and having the recognition that that's what's really going on and you own it, that's what's going to transform you. And a lot of times that's enough, just noticing. If you don't notice, then karma, the planet, your guides, everything out there is going to keep slamming you until you do. This, number one, this is a planet of transformation. We are in a time, and we all chose to be here right now, of huge transformation. So the planet herself is transforming. And we said, sign me up. We signed up to get a ticket to be here right now so that our souls could make these transformations along with the planet. So it's real easy to have a pity party. It's real easy to fall into the trap of, oh, you know, the devil made me do it. The stars are aligning, so my life sucks. No, they are helping you. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. So when it feels bumpy, look at it. Don't look away, look straight at it. And what is it here to teach you? Thanks, Sister Bless. I love that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You all are doing your work or you wouldn't be here. Exactly, Sheila. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute. We've looked at what we've pulled up. We've looked at what's going on. Set an intention for this full moon. Write it down. What do you want to release? What do you want to manifest? The full moon is about releasing things. So what do you need to release so that you can live in freedom and joy? I'll move it back up, Allison. Sovereignty is defined. Thank you. I didn't even read it. Sovereignty is defined as, I just started preaching, as supremacy of authority or rule exercised by a sovereign or state, complete independence, and self-government. To be self-sovereign is to be incomplete authority over one's own behaviors, actions, and outcomes. From this position, we no longer depend on others to define us, inform us, or assist us. It doesn't mean we don't accept or even ask for help, but it does mean that receiving help from someone else in no way gives them the right to inform our decisions. This is full governance of the self. It implies complete autonomy. It ensures that we have the freedom to act as we see fit. So, are there places in your world where you feel the need to behave in a certain way in order to appease others? Do you feel dependent or needy? Do you need to increase your self-sovereignty? Yeah, journal with that one for a minute. I apologize. I got off on a tangent. And now set an intention for this full moon. What do you need to release in order to be self-sovereign? I bet it has, Lynn. I know it has. You were sharing some of that in our other class. So, y'all, there's still time to sign up for Priestess. We start Wednesday. If you're all itching to get in, you can get on that link and set up some time to chat with me tomorrow. Or you can just sign up. All the links are in the email. And another round of CCT is coming the third weekend of August, and then there'll be professional levels after that. So just know that there's other things coming down the pike. All right, let's get up and move and activate those intentions. Every time we move our body within this cauldron and with all of the elements, we activate the elemental energies, we activate their messages to us, we activate those intentions that we wrote down. So get up and move. Here we go. That was fun. You are so welcome, everyone. I know all the thank yous are going to start happening here. Start the video. That's what I'm looking for. And I had a special request that everyone be able to see each other. So I'm pulling you in. There you go. Say hello. All right. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you. Hello, Miss Sheila. Good to see everyone. Oh, they're so fun. All right. I will see you next month, if not before. I will see some of you before. Bye-bye.